Welcome back for night 3 of the 2020 Mr. Middletown pageant. We're your hosts. I'm Brian Kaiser.
And I'm Caroline Gill. It's hard to believe that our contest is almost over. We've seen the parade of men, the interview competition, the talent competition, and our guys' favorite senior year memories. But we still have more show to go tonight.
Exactly. And one of my favorite parts of the Mr. Middletown pageant is still yet to come. It's the group dance, where 10 guys without much or any ensemble dancing experience are taught a completely choreographed number, and they get to amaze us with how far they've come in the learning process.
And if you've seen any of the video clips of the earlier practices that are on the MAHS Minithon Facebook page, you know just how far that is. The group dance is always a highlight of any Mr. Middletown pageant. After that, we'll turn the show over to the real reason we've been here the last 3 nights, as well as learn more about the 4 Diamond Fund. Every dollar we collect goes directly to the 4 Diamonds Fund to continue their fight against childhood cancer.
And remember, your dollars determine our winner. And tonight is the last night that your donations will count for your favorite guy. Make sure you get your donation in before the voting deadline. The pageant results will be tabulated at midnight tonight. Now, you can still donate after that time, but the voting closes at midnight.
So make sure you remember to vote for your favorite candidate by donating to their individual donor drive page. You can access them through the virtual Mr. Middletown link on the RaiderWeb.org page. Not only will you be making your vote count to pick the next Mr. Middletown, but you will also be making your vote count to help eliminate childhood cancer.
All right, it's time for the group dance. Even though the guys were learning the dance as one cohesive unit, they're now unable to be on stage together to perform it. But just like everything else we've done in this pageant this year, we came up with a way to make it work.
So each of them recorded their own dance moves so the clips could be pieced together. And the result is something unique and special. The wait is over. Choreographed and taught by Bethany Kaiser with assistance from Angie Black and produced virtually by Paige Berger, here is our 2020 Mr. Middletown group dance.
Everybody, rock your body right. Back streets back, all right. Hey, now, oh my God, we're back again. Brothers, sisters, everybody sing. Gonna bring the flame, I'll show you how. Got a question for you, better answer now. Yeah. Am I original? Yeah. Am I the only one? Yeah. Am I sexual? Yeah. Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now. Everybody, yeah. Rock your body.
Fantastic stuff. That was the 2020 Mr. Middletown group dance.
Now it's time to turn the program over to the reason we have worked hard to bring this pageant to you. The 4 Diamonds Fund is dedicated to the fight against childhood cancer. Their mission is to conquer childhood cancer by assisting children and their families through superior care, comprehensive support, and innovative research. 4 Diamonds pays for families' medical bills, travel, food, and lodging while their children are being treated at Hershey Medical Center. Every dollar donated during the pageant goes directly to 4 Diamonds to help them reach their goal. Now, here's a bit more about why we do what we do.
Hello, we're the Sanborn family. My name is Michelle. This is my husband, Brooks. This is Kai and Cambria, and Kai is our 4 Diamonds child. Things look a lot different for us now than they did 7 years ago when Kai began his childhood cancer journey. He was diagnosed with ALL leukemia a few months before he turned 2. We experienced a whirlwind of emotions as we processed what this would mean. The doctors informed us that Kai had a treatable cancer, but he would require 3 years of treatment, which turned into 5. In the first couple of days that we were in the hospital, we were introduced to a man named Greg. He said he would be our social worker and explained he was part of an organization called the Four Diamonds. The Four Diamonds provides emotional and financial support for pediatric cancer patients, as well as crucial funds for research for finding a cure. We came to understand that this would allow us to put all of our energy into Kai's fight. I can tell you that the Four Diamonds and all of its resources within the hospital is the greatest gift you can give to any family who has started down a road that they did not plan to go down. Over the next few months and years, we had lows and highs. We found strength to fight through the hard days and experienced great joy in the little things. I remember hearing our kids' laughter and watching Cambria care for her brother. The noise of the world around us came to a standstill, and we turned to focus on the important things. We met many amazing families and developed close relationships with the staff, as well as at the Ronald McDonald House while we were in the hospital. All of these things carried us through the days that were difficult. During long hospital stays, music therapists and child life specialists help provide distractions. As we approached our 3 years, we thought we were reaching our finish line. We were brought to our knees when we discovered there was cancer in Kai's central nervous system. The blow was harder than the first time getting the initial news. Once again, support rallied behind us and gave us the courage and wisdom to motivate and advocate for Kai's second fight. He pushed through 2 more years of treatment and cranial radiation. In the fall of 2017, Kai rang the end of treatment bell. He is going into 4th grade this year, and we're just so thankful for everyone's time and effort in supporting the Four Diamonds.
I've been very fortunate to have practiced at several nationally known children's hospitals, but the thing that makes the Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital unique, in my opinion, is the Four Diamonds. The Four Diamonds helps these children with cancer in treatment and also helps their families and helps fund cancer research to hopefully one day come up with a cure for these cancers.
Well, folks, that's our show. The only thing left to do is to vote by donating to Four Diamonds. Vote for your favorite candidate by donating to their individual donor drive page. You can access all of them through the virtual Mr. Middletown link on RaiderWeb.org page. Make sure you get your donation in before the voting deadline. The pageant results will be tabulated at midnight tonight. You can still donate after that time, but the voting closes at midnight.
Make sure you join us again on Friday for the final part of this year's 2020 Mr. Middletown pageant, where we will be announcing the new Mr. Middletown in our crowning ceremony. We will also reveal the total amount raised for Four Diamonds. Get those donations in now.
But before we go, let's take a final look at each of our contestants and their efforts in this year's pageant. Dane Ebersol. Zach Millay. Garrett Miller. Brady Kaiser. Joey Spear. John Moyer. Jaden Miller. Justin Yawn. Arthur Dash. Johnny Jumper. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2020 Mr. Middletown pageant contestants.
Thank you to everyone who helped make this year's Mr. Middletown pageant possible. And most importantly, thank you for joining us and helping us and Four Diamonds make a difference in fighting against childhood cancer. I'm Caroline Gill.
And I'm Brian Kaiser. Join us Friday for the finale. This has been the 2020 Mr. Middletown pageant. Good night, everyone.